Come on this side. So good morning. We're looking at this 951 DI that came in as a basket case, and it was tore down, really far tore down, and the throttle body was disconnected and separated and taken apart. And I get really nervous when I take a machine like that because a lot of times you all right there? You'll have difficulty with the marrying the throttle body back to the brain for some reason. I don't know why it does it, but this is a situation where it's doing it. Now, the customer had this was loose up in here, so we finished opening it up because apparently the nut on here wasn't fitting right. But the machine, here's what the machine is doing. And it'll just keep stalling out like that. It'll just keep doing that and doing that. So what we're going to do today is we put a different throttle body on it. When he brought it in, the throttle body was separated and taken apart. And so we put a different throttle body on it, and it wasn't, it's got faults on it. It's saying, hey, the TPS sensor, which are these guys right here, are not, they have an adaptation failure code that's being thrown. It's called an adaptation failure code, which means that it ain't adapting to the brain in some way, like they're not married or whatever. And so I trying to clear them with my Can-Do Pro, and they will not clear. I can't clear them fault codes so that I can reset the throttle body. So we tried that yesterday, and today we removed the old throttle positioning sensors off of the other throttle bodies, and we put them on. The new throttle body that we had here, and so we put the old ones back on the new one, and we're trying to reset them today and see if they will let us reset. And let me just see if the faults here. See, it's showing 15 faults. This might not be reading properly, but here's the two that we're having trouble with here. See, it says P1102, which is this mag TPS adaptation failure. So we're going to try to clear the faults and see if they're going to let us clear. And sometimes this thing will freeze up when I start the machine, but it looks like it might be all right. Yeah, it looks okay. Hey, looks like they cleared off of there. You got, wow, that's great. Look at these. What is going on with that? Yeah. Okay, there's like a whole list of stuff on here, so that should have cleared them all. I might try to reset this again. Look at these numbers. Those are like crazy numbers. They weren't even like that before. I'm gonna go ahead and try to close the program and then reread it. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, you want to pause for a second? So it's reading it now. We restarted it, and we just let it finish up here for a second, and we're gonna check the faults. And those are the ones, yeah, see now it's back like it was before, but these are the ones we're having trouble with. It will not clear those. So let's see if it'll clear them this time. After we reinstalled the other TPS sensors back onto the throttle bodies. Oh, looks like we got somewhere. Hold on a second here. Oh, nice. All right, so they cleared off. That's really good. So that's a benefit. I wouldn't do that last night. And I'm just going to go ahead and read the vehicle again. Give me a second here. I guess there's nothing. I'm going to go ahead and clear the conditions. Let's try to reset this thing. I have no idea. We'll see if this will let it run. Okay, I'm gonna try to start it before I reset the throttle opening position. So if I do that, I'm probably gonna have to restart the program again because this thing tends to freeze up. So let's just go ahead and try to start it and see if it's gonna get any more better here. It's not throwing a maintenance code. I guess not. It's not liking that either. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get this. Says it's offline here. Let me see if it'll come back online. Yep, it did. Okay. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Right here's what we're looking at. See, it's blinking on and off, that red light and green light. So we're going to go ahead and restart it real quick. Alright, so close this program, restart the program. I'm going to see if any more faults came up, see if we're getting anything else out of it. Which I don't think I just kind of my wit's end at this. It's got high fuel pressure on it. I guess we're going to pump some of the gas out of it and see if the gas has water in it or something. I don't think that's the case. This thing is saying we have a pressure gauge on there. Okay, it's loading. And I have another machine that does this on a Fortec. It does the exact same thing. And this says it's only got 95 hours on this. This is from New Jersey, by the way. This jet ski guy brought it all the way from New Jersey. We're in Michigan. We got 3 faults, but I think that's just the key. Oh nope, there's an adaptation failure still occurring on the PTO end. Wonder what that is about. Last time it was the mag and the PTO, so this one, maybe we have a bad wire or something. This and that automatically throws a fault code the second I unplug it. It's making some kind of connection. Doesn't go in there too well. There it goes. So that's on the maintenance code on. Okay, let's see what that says. Try clearing that fault again. It says we still have 3 active faults, so I don't think it cleared. No, it did not. Try it again. Nope, it's not clearing. That's what it was doing on the first one. So let me try this. Let me try to, I think I'm gonna try this. Let's try this. That's the rave solenoid. I can hear it going. I know the beeper works. It's the high temperature signal. That should have, I think I should have.
I thought I heard something.
Should have got a beep on that.
Click it again.
It says we're disconnected. Hold on a second. Oh, no, it says we're connected. Huh. It's the mag air injector. That should be clicking right now. I think I'm going to restart this. I don't think we're connected. Okay, restart it again. Let's just try to clear the faults one more time. You know, it looks like every time we start it, or every time I rehook up, it gives me another fault for the PTO TPS adaptation failure. All right, so I'm going to try to reset the TPS sensor. Reset complete. Go back to the faults. Try clearing the faults again. Nope, not gonna do it. All right, let's go back to the activates. I want to see here. The beeper works. I don't know why that one ain't giving us anything. We should be getting a high temperature signal to check that connection, see what's up with that. Fuel pump. Maintenance signal. That should give you some kind of beep right there. Mag fuel injector. PTO fuel injector. Mag air injector. PTO air injector. Huh. Cylinder stop for 4 seconds. I don't know if they do that when it's running or what. Activate high temperature signal. Getting anything for that. Got this one back here. Green and green, blue and blue, purple and blue. What is? I don't know if those wires look cracked on these, Joe.
They are hooked up already.
This side is green and green, like a green with the black wire, and this side is oh, that's a blue and a pink and a blue. Yeah, I guess that's right. That should be right.
Everything kind of balled itself with that one.
Yeah, they usually do. I don't know. I'm just not sure what the hell's wrong with this thing.
Could be something with those lines.
What lines?
Those fuel lines.
These ones?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's showing at high pressure. When you
That's
crank
true.
it over,
It goes up to 100.
it goes way up. It's got plenty of fuel pressure. Fires right up. Got the good coils in here and stuff. Nothing's missing. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Kind of at a loss for this guy.
What's that sound like? It started. Seemed to go a bit longer with one off.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird. Let me pause it.
Yeah. So you look this up on the internet, you'll search this code, PTO, adaptation failure, what to do, right? So here's the one, post I found on it, which is, who's this from? Somebody who says, TPS adaptation failure fault. It is caused by the idle position moving out of an acceptable range. Possible causes result action sensor has been replaced and TPS closed position not reset. Yes, reset closed TPS position. Throttle body has been replaced and TPS closed position has not been reset. Reset TPS, which we did, okay? We tried to reset that. So, it says it's within the range though when you're looking at it. So it says throttle cable is too tight. Fix and reset closed TPS. MPEM has been replaced by TPS closed positioning not reset. Reset closed TPS throttle cable too tight. Fix and reset closed TPS. Sensor is loose. Sensor is loose, which they're not loose. Idle screw or synchronization screw worn or loose. Fix and reset closed TPS. So now that sensor they're talking about is this one. They're talking about this one. They're saying this thing can be bad. Okay, that's screw. This is the customer's. He took it apart. He's disassembled both of them for some reason. He's not sure why. He's a new guy trying to work on it himself, and made a critical error there. We never disassemble those. We leave them together. When we're working on one of those, we'll undo the clamps that are here, just set the whole unit outside, and then we'll pull the engine out, right? And then we'll just put it back on and bolt the clamps back up. We don't want to get into moving the cables or any of that stuff because even if you do have to replace the throttle, sometimes you still can't get the MPEM to recognize the new throttle positioning sensors on it, and it's a nightmare. But what we're going to try, I guess, is we're going to double check on the throttle cable because we did have to reconnect all the cables because he had disconnected all the cables. It's possible that it's too tight, so we're going to go for that and see if that's too tight. But the positions are showing that it is within range. It says it must be between this and that, and they're there. Let me see, ignition angle, current offset 3.5, lock disable advance. Engine must be running to set that. Yeah, you can't set that. So we're going to try the faults again. It won't allow me to clear that fault, which it did once. when we put the old, we took the old throttle positioning sensors off of this one and put them on the new one. And we put them in the right position, you know, because there's two different ones. We did double check that we were putting them in the right position. So anyways, it does look like it might have cleared. It did clear. Let's go over to these settings now. I'm going to try resetting that again. Says it's complete. We're going to go ahead and before we try to start it, we're going to just check the tightness of the throttle cable. Okay?
Oh, this is
hard to see
does
that.
this have the bolt behind there, or is this the stupid one?
Yeah, it's actually right. No, it's not that one, is it? That is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's no bolt behind it. So how am I supposed to loosen it up? I mean, I can take that washer and throw it over. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, there might be an adjustment on the cable.
That's true.
Okay, so what we're doing is, if you look right there, that lever right there, see it? That guy right there needs to be touching that screw. When that thing comes down, it needs to hit the end of that screw. If it don't, it's too tight. There's a good look at it. And so we've loosened it up a tiny bit, and we're going to see if that helps.
I gotta do the key.
No, just try to start it. Same damn thing.
I feel like I tighten up more again.
Okay. Watch your arm there for a second, Joe. Mystery solved. So what was going on is when this came in, he had all these wires like labeled and stuff, and with tags on everything. Now we don't need that. We've taken out a bunch of these. But what happened is that the wiring harness in the back was all twisted around. And it actually had, what it had was some of the connections that, you know, you have the blue side should be going to the mag end. There's the blue wires that go up to the fuel injector and the blue wires that go to the air injector. And the and the green wires on this side and the green wires down on the air injector on the PTO end. So those are reversed. So the blue goes on the mag end, the green goes on the PTO end, and we put fresh gas in it and fired it up, and it's running great now. So anyways, we're going to do a lake test on it, but I think we got it figured out. But lesson number 1, beware of the basket case, okay?